The worst home price declines are behind us. If you're following the news today, you may feel a bit unsure about what's happening with home prices and fear whether or not the worst is yet to come. That's because the headlines are painting an unnecessarily negative picture. But let's be honest, the news channels are in the advertising business, and the more clicks they get, the more money they make. So let's focus on the facts. Contrary to those headlines, home prices aren't in a free fall. The latest data tells a very different and more positive story. Local home prices still vary by market, but here's what the national data tells us. If we take a year-over-year view, home prices stayed positive. They just appreciated more slowly than they did at the peak of the pandemic. To get a more detailed picture of some of the trends in the market, we need to look at monthly data. These monthly graphs use recent reports from 3 sources to show that the worst home price declines are already behind us, and prices are on their way back up nationally. The story these more detailed monthly views tell us is that last year we had a tale of 2 halves in the housing market. In the first half of 2022, home prices were climbing, and they peaked in June. Then in July, home prices started to decline, shown in red in the graphs. And by roughly August or September, the trend began to stabilize. As we look at the most recent data for the early part of 2023, these graphs also show a recent rebound in momentum, with prices ticking back up. Monthly changes in home prices are gaining steam as we move through the busier spring season. While 1 or 2 months doesn't make a trend, the fact that all 3 reports show prices have stabilized is encouraging for the housing market. The month-over-month data conveys a clear but early consensus that a national shift is taking place. In essence, home prices are starting to tick back up nationally. And locally here in Vero Beach, our prices have continued that upward trend with a 29% increase over the last 2 years. Selma Hepp, the chief economist at CoreLogic, explains that the limited supply of homes available for sale is contributing to this positive turn. She says, prices in many large metros appear to have turned the corner, with the U.S. recording a second month of consecutive monthly gains. The monthly rebound in home prices underscores the lack of inventory in this housing cycle. Here's what this means for you. Sellers, if you've been holding off on selling your home because you're worried about what was happening with home prices and how it would impact the value of your home, it may be time to jump back in, because the latest data shows a turn in your favor. And buyers, if you've been waiting to buy because you didn't want to purchase something that would decrease in value, you now have a peace of mind that things are looking up. Buying now lets you make your move before home prices climb more, and gives you the chance to own an asset that typically grows in value over time. So bottom line, if you put off your plans to move because you were worried about home prices falling, data shows the worst is already behind us and prices are actually rising nationally. Let's connect. I'm Tripp Hernandez with Dale Sorensen Real Estate in Vero Beach, Florida. Thanks for watching and have a great day.